Hey guys, welcome back to Laura's Cozy Corner. Today's Saturday, January the 6th, and we just got back from door dashing some today. Parker is staying the night at his friend's house, and it's time for Mama to clean the kitchen. So, when I don't do dishes one night and I end up trying to go to sleep, this is what happens. Table's all cluttered. Laundry still ain't done, obviously. My deep freeze is all cluttered. Look what's going on over here at the stove. Over here on my countertop. I just want to show you guys that sometimes I can be a messy mama. So, that is what I want to show you today. And I don't have a time lapse. I wasn't going to use CapCut. This is just real time. It's peace and quiet. Hank's outside in his building doing guy stuff, and I get to clean the kitchen. I filtered my water, so we have fresh water every day. Use the water to make tea. Parker likes to make homemade lemonade. And coffee, I like to have filtered water for coffee. It just tastes better. So before I start my dishes, I run hot water into my filter. Until I get hot water, and that saves on running water just down the drain because it's cold. So there's that. You might see Rocco in the background playing, or hear him cry. He's at my feet. Dishes can be a bit overwhelming. It is to me sometimes. So I try to start stacking things together, like things. Silverware, throw it in the sink. Most people probably have their own way of doing things, but I'll show you what I do. Silverware, cups. Dump out all cups. This has just been building up because we've been door dashing like crazy. Every day I scrape out our food so that it goes to the chickens, so there's no food down in the drain. So everything's already scraped out, it just needs washing. So with those, these, here's some more plates, pans. I made spaghetti one night. Something quick before going door dashing. We made breakfast this morning. So this is only just a couple days, I think, worth of dishes. But if you want to cook at home, be healthy, dishes piles up pretty fast. We only have 3 people, so I couldn't imagine having more. 3 people can be overwhelming for me. Everybody has their own threshold. I don't know about you guys, but I have a container fetish. So, peanuts, containers, I don't know, oatmeal containers. I even kept these at one time. I still have a whole bunch of these coffee pods to maybe start some garden seeds. So now I started throwing these away because I don't have any space for this stuff. So these would be good to, you know, decorate, put some little goodies in there and send them off for Christmas. You're not losing any good stuff, and you don't have to buy those little tins or anything. You know, you got something already to start with. That's my main purpose on things. Or even my craft room that I'm going to be having, I might have little containers, decorate it, and have, you know, pencils, markers, I don't know. You can decorate with all kinds of stuff that can be reused instead of having to go buy things. That's me. I'm trying to use what I have or go cheap, you know. That's just how I've always been, because cheap ain't that bad. Of course, quality comes over cheap, but you can kind of look and see if it's got good quality or not. Or learn from your lesson and buy something extra. One of those deals. This time, hopefully, we got some filtered water. It's filtered, and I pour it in one of these cool looking things. And it's got a little spout on it, so you can pour it in your cup when you need it. Try to get hot water going. Like one more of these would be getting the hot water. Takes a few times. Still getting all this stuff up. As you can tell, we like our coffee. I like to use the same cup throughout the day, but the boys, they don't think about it and just grab another cup. Mainly Parker. Grab another cup, grab another cup. I've been taking coffee grounds and saving them in an old coffee container, and I dump it in my compost. So I dump it out, toss this in the recycle. I have noticed that if you don't leave tea in the refrigerator, it goes bad. So a lot of times, a couple of times actually, I've caught myself and accidentally left it out. This is a green tea container that I had bought at the store, and I kept it, washed it out, soap and water. So this is our traveling green tea container. And this one stays home because it's glass, it's hard to pack around, things like that. I try to make them, fill them up, keep them in the refrigerator. But again, the boys, you know, they don't really think about that kind of stuff. Okay. Kitchen table's got some stuff on it that don't belong. Since we've been door dashing, you might see some McDonald's cups, Burger King cups. Sometimes it's easier for this old mom to go and get something to eat real quick than to take a couple hours to cook or an hour to cook and clean up, you know. Cook and clean up takes about 2 hours. You cook, eat, and clean up. Well, that's 2 hours I need to be on the road to DoorDash, so gotta pick and choose your battles. That was a hard one for me today. I had a little breakdown a little bit. I'm pulled between two different ways, you know. Stay at home mama, take care of everything, make everybody happy and healthy. And then I also gotta fix my house, which creates the bills. You know, my house is falling down, things that we need to organize with, tools that we need to fix our vehicles, which is what we're doing now, fixing my vehicle. So we're driving the truck, which uses more gas. You see my dilemma here? Alright, the rest of that looks like just mail over here on this side. So I got mail to go through, and this is Parker's schooling. I took it out of his backpack so he can take things with him while he went to his friend's house. Plus I have all my Christmas stuff still up. I have not taken down yet. So there you go. That's what's happening here. For those of you just tuning in, my husband is disabled, so I do a lot for him, help him fix vehicles, get tools, things like that. I'm also learning too, and then I'm teaching Parker to learn with me. So there's certain things Hank can't do, my husband, and so we try to help him with that. And then Parker is only 9, so it's pretty much just me keeping the house all straightened up and cleaned up. But that's okay, you know, that's my life. Everybody has a different kind of life. Try and prop you back up here. See if we got some hot water. The cat's moving my rug. I just stick my finger in to see if it's getting warm. And it is. It's getting warm now. By the time I get water and soap in there, it'll be hot, so. My aunt's daughter-in-law, I guess my husband's aunt's daughter-in-law, she got a new dishwasher for Christmas, so I got her old dishwasher. I'm excited. I just have to wait till I get my kitchen all redone, you know, before I can get it set up in here. And I'm very excited for that. Last few days I've been pretty lazy, had some fatigue going on. I'm gonna bring you over here a little closer. Since this part of my counter is clean. So there's a few days of dishes here that I haven't done. And once I don't do one day of dishes, seems like I get more. Found another way to make lemonade. What I done was took a potato peeler and peeled off the zest off the lemon rind, and then I tossed the whole lemon down in a little tiny blender. Called the Power Pulse blender. Just throwed it all in there and strained it out with this sieve here. Strained it out into the cup. It was lemon juice. Parker liked it. He add water and sugar and pretty cool. He watches a lot of YouTube or a lot of games, but he learns a lot and he wants to recreate what he sees, certain recipes and things. It's pretty neat what little children learn through what they see and trying to experiment on their own. He showed you guys the Oculus that he got for Christmas, right? Well, I wasn't sure about it, neither was Daddy, but it's one of those things that it's virtual reality you put on your brain. Tricks your brain, you're in virtual reality. And he's playing this thing called Gorilla Tag. So he's always constantly moving, which has given him the movement that he's been needing here lately, where he's been video gaming. And then if it's nice out, he'll get on his bike. So now he's starting to work on his leg strength as well. Rocco's just having a heyday over here. Probably hearing him thumping around. I do tend to save a lot of straws from restaurants, and I save them until they get cracks in them and stuff. So around here we might need them for crafts or anything. Same thing with plastic spoons, forks. You never know. I try to eliminate a lot of trash by recycling. And when I run out of silverware, I have some plasticware to tide me over till I can get dishes done. I get mad at myself. I don't know about you all, but I do a lot. I get mad at myself. This might be a boring video. I don't know. Y'all let me know if it's a boring video. As a little girl, that's what my mom had me do. She had me wash dishes. And I absolutely hated washing dishes. I probably started when I was 10 years old and washed dishes every single night. And we had, let's see, 5 people, I think, in the house at all times. And breakfast and supper dishes. And it would just be crazy amount of dishes. Me and my sister. My sister would only have to take them out of the rinse water and put them in the strainer and maybe dry and put away. To me, that was a big whoop. I hated washing because you had to scrub and scrub and scrub and take and touch all the nasty food and all that jazz. And I think that's why for the longest time, even married in my own home, probably since the last year, has dishes still bothered me. And well, not last year, but the year before that. The last year it started to be like, you know what, dishes ain't that big of a deal. Just jump in and get it. So I think that's why I end up doing dishes last, because that's my little corner. I'm cleaning everybody else's little corner first. And then I'm like, mine can wait. Right? So when my little corner waits, it piles up on me sometimes. Time gets away from me real easy. I need help with learning how to manage time. So, I'd say we all probably do. Let me know if you guys are good at time management and things. I used to rush my whole life. Rush. Until about 3 years ago. God made me slow way down. Had a couple surgeries. Brother-in-law passed away. Mom passed away. Grandpa passed away. It makes people change, you know. I became depressed. And then it just made me stop almost. But then I had to start getting myself going again. 'Cause I also had a pulmonary embolism too. Had a hernia surgery. Well, I had a gallbladder surgery, then a hernia surgery, and then a pulmonary embolism 2 weeks after that. Makes a person think when you can't do anything. You're like, man, I wish I could just get up. I wish I could just put my socks on. My husband had to put my own socks on. The compression stockings, because that's setting, you know, trying to heal. Surgery changes a person, man. I slowly, you know, with the hernia or whatever, I'm not really supposed to lift, right? But I slowly started lifting some things a little heavy, or being smart about how I lift, kind of things like that. And see, like, doing dishes, my back doesn't feel good. I guess because I'm tall, I'm probably bending over, doing dishes, and being top heavy doesn't help as well. But every now and then I gotta stop and just stretch my back the opposite direction. And then try to get back at it. So let's see, I've got space for some cups. I usually start with glass cups, glass bowls. Let some of this water out. This I have filled up with Dawn dish liquid. I just reused the soft soap container. It gives a good, you know, squirt as a dose instead of maybe squirting too much or pouring too much. Stuff like that. Any little thing helps with saving a little bit of money around here. I'm all for it. Even seasoning jars. I was saving the plastic ones too for a little while. But I also saved these for my garden that I'm going to be making herbs and stuff too. Or even gifting. Like, I'm in the crafting as well whenever I'm able to. That's what my dream would be. It'd be a stay-at-home, you know, homemaker where I could make things that I just want to make and try to sell to make income. But when you go out and you buy more than what your income is, you gotta change it. So that's put on hold for me, because I can do that at any time, hopefully. I don't want to get to the point where I can't do it. That would be awful, wouldn't it? And I'm planning on having a craft room in the storage room that we have right now. Have a craft room, and people like to buy things offline and stuff, and I'll just have some kind of website or something. Even maybe with YouTube I could learn how to do that. Oh, my husband's calling. So I'll let you go for now.